bring the big guns in.
Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good morning. What a beautiful Thursday, huh?
Good morning. Yes. All right, I'll make a motion. The Board of Commissioners approves the September 11th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill? Yes.
Hi.
Yes. Susan,
Yes,
please step forward.
thank you so much. I have some information for everybody. I will collect these back after the meeting.
I'm going to sell mine.
You're, oh, you could put my for that.
Make sure you sign it.
Yeah, I'll sign it and sell it.
It's worth more money now.
Was it?
Okay, so today, I'm gonna just go ahead and give you this small agenda. This is what I would like to accomplish today. Just to help you keep everything straight, because I do have a few things that I'd
Yes,
like to
Miss
get done.
Organized. Look at you.
Okay, in the packet that I gave you, this is brought to you by Willis Towers Watson, who is our benefit consultant. So they are a worldwide company. They're very knowledgeable and have a lot of tools in order to gather all of our medical benefit along with trends and what's going on worldwide, and help us to determine what we need to do.
Can
For
you
our
say their
employees.
name 10 times fast?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll practice on that.
All right.
So if you will go ahead and turn to page 5. It's the first page that really has any information on it. This is talking about our current situation through our employees. You can see the printed material there, but our current budget for 2025 is about $19.5 million is what has been projected for our benefits for 2025. You can see in the first little set of purple and yellow, it shows under 2025 that at the end of June, we were at 95% of our accruals. So with benefits, it is high and low. You can never really nothing can really be projected or guaranteed. But some good news is at the end of June, or at the end of August, we were at 75%, so that had reduced quite a bit. But to put that in perspective, what I want to say is last year at this time when we came before the board to set our rates for next year, we were 4% below what had been projected. So we decided to keep everything flat. But at the end of the year, we ended up coming in 14% lower. So that was a good thing. That gave us a little more money in our reserve. So we do have a reserve, and I've been working with Michelle and Jackie so that we can talk about some things that we're proposing to do for that. So we do still have 15 weeks left of this year to pay. So if everything goes well, we will be, at budget and not above. So on page 6, you can see some of our historical experience. This on page 6 shows our total drug rebates. That's in red, you'll see. And this shows different claims costs and admin fees and that type of thing.
What is the claims over ISL?
That's individual stop loss.
Oh.
So that's our stop loss, and we're going to talk about that too moving forward, because we do have some concerns. So you can see the where Willis Towers shows the per employee per month is 12.2% higher than the previous. It's because they use a rolling 12-month period in order to calculate that for us. So on page 7, you'll see information regarding our stop loss. Our current stop loss is $225,000. That means that we pay claims up to $225,000. And if we have a claimant that goes over that, then our stop loss insurance picks that up so that we are not devastated there. So you can see 2023 and 24 and 25 how many high claimants that we had up to the 225, and then you can see how many claims that we had that actually reached our stop loss. So the stop loss insurance is calculated in the actual budget. So when you see a projected cost that Willis has said, oh, your budget next year should be this much, then that stop loss is calculated in there. We do have several employees that we know reach that stop loss every year. Eventually, when that happens, sometimes we'll have an employer or two that will reach the stop loss. Maybe they quit working here, different things happen, they're no longer under our plan. But occasionally we'll have a few that we know are going to be here for a while. They're going to continue on. Well, the insurance company obviously understands this, and that's when they will put a laser in, because they know that we're going to continue to have this claimant. They are not willing to continue to pay hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars on our behalf. So they will say, well, we're going to laser that particular person, and that means that we have to pay all claims. So that helps us to understand moving forward what our budget's going to be.
We're still doing better than in 23.
Yes.
It is a perk.
Yes.
A lot better.
Okay, on page, we're going to go on and go to the marketing results. So we did go out to RFP this year, and Willis Towers Watson does all of that. They write the RFP, they manage the process. There's a lot of information that goes into doing the RFP. So our RFP was out from May 29th to June 18th. And then they did reach out to me because they had a couple of vendors would have liked an extension, and we did allow an extension to June 27th. So that is when our RFP closed. And you can see the carriers that actually submitted proposals, and you can see some comments that Willis Towers made out to the side there. On page 10, I left this in here. This is for illustrative purposes so that you can kind of see how the others that did put in some sort of proposal, how they compared to Medical Mutual, who, as you know, is our current carrier. So Medical Mutual has offered us, if we renew with them, a 3-year rate guarantee. You can see that even though Aetna was not competitive, they were also going to offer a 3-year rate guarantee, but then they were going to offer an increase on 4 or 5. But we're not going to consider them. Sebco, in the end, did not provide fees, what they were going to charge us, and SumaCare was not competitive at all. So the only one that was really competitive is UH. Sabrina, I believe you're the only one that was here the last time we went out for RFP. UH was actually the only one that even bid the last time. So UH is going to offer to give us a 1-year rate guarantee, but then they are going to increase 3% in your second and the third year if we renew with them, because once we agree on the vendor, it is for a 3-year period.
Well, I can tell you the Subco, I got a call from one of the other county commissioners. Their rates are proposed to go up 20% this year.
I believe that. When you can see down at the bottom,
yeah.
if we did go with Sebco, we do lose our autonomy. If there would not be this process, they would just send us a little message and say, this is what you're paying next year. We also do not get to make any choices or changes on the plan because they are a conglomerate. They actually control everything, and that's one thing that is good about us being self-funded. If you want to move on to page 11, this is just going to show the differences between Medical Mutual and UH. You can see that there is a $315,000 difference. UH is offering to come in at a little bit lower of a price, but as I don't know if you know, but I know that once they get us all moved over, all the work, and everybody changes, then they have the control of us. They can change and that type of thing.
Well,
so
I always think consistency is good, because I have been here when we've switched, and it really impacts the employees.
It
because then
impacts
they
the
can't go to
employees.
certain hospitals,
Right.
they can't go to certain doctors.
Correct.
And
I do have a slide here in a minute that shows the disruption fee. UH is not so bad. So on page 12, you can see the things that Medical Mutual does do for us as our third-party administrator. They have several care management programs in place that helps us keep our costs reduced. Kidney disease, NICU, there's diabetes programs, there are several things, whereas United Healthcare doesn't really have anything that would cater to us specifically as much. On page 13, we'll talk about our stop-loss illustrative rates. You can see that this is where we talk about the lasers. So Medical Mutual is going to laser us for one claimant. And possibly the third claimant, they haven't come back firm on that. The third claimant is an employee that has been here for many years and will continue to be here for several more at least, I know. Claimant number one may or may, I know that they're going to be here next year, but there is a possibility that they may not be here at least 2 more years.
And Susan, just because we have a new commissioner, do you want to explain when they laser someone, what exactly that means? I know you have a
Yeah,
bullet
so
description,
the
but for
laser
the
means
audience
that, so
listening,
our stop loss means that we pay up to $225, and then the stop loss picks up and pays anything over. When they laser someone, that means that they're not going to pay anything over. We pay those fees directly.
100%, right?
That's
like
what
you
that
explained.
means.
Yeah.
So you can also see this aggregate run-in limit of the $2 million that UH has put there. That means that they will only pay $2.5 million for anything that's lasered, and there's not that limit on Medical Mutual. So to me, I think that is worth a lot. Okay. So on page 15, we'll talk about some, so this is the disruption that Sabrina was talking about, and you'll see more of that when we get to the dental, and we're almost there. But for the, if we went with UH, you can see UH would be good if we were a United States company, if we had people that lived out in Arizona, or we had people that lived in Florida, because UH is that big of a network. Medical Mutual is more of a local network, and everybody is in network here. But you can see in Ohio that some people would be out of network if we had UH, even just here in Ohio. So I think that's another reason that we should stay with Medical Mutual, is because all people, and I tell people this in every orientation, you just can't find a place here locally that does not accept Medical Mutual. So that gives us some strength there with Medical Mutual.
Plus they're Ohio-based.
Yes, yes. Okay, this is our contribution modeling for page 17, and I just want to say, so I've been working with Jackie and Michelle and Tammy, and we have working with Willis. I've been working with Willis, and then I'll bring this information back to them and get their feedback and that type of thing. So generally at this point we would talk about making some plan changes. Plan changes inevitably usually hurt the pocket of our employees, so we try not to do that with our budget situation the way that it is moving into 2026. We are estimated to have an increase of $1.8 million. So you can see on page 17, we could divide that up amongst the departments and the employees, and this would be the increase. On the far column, you can see how much more it would increase our employees' paychecks. It would also impact the department's budget as well. You can see the pink box at the bottom. That's our safe harbor. That's determined by the ACA. We cannot charge any more than a certain amount for the single employee. We can charge as much as we want to for employee spouse or employee children, but we are held to this standard because of the poverty level, so we cannot charge them any more than that. You can see that if we do increase it, that would be getting a little close. The single plan would be $125.45 per month. But what we propose instead, again, working with Jackie and Michelle, is on page 18, is we would like to keep the rates the same and not make the increase, so everybody's payroll deduction would remain the same, not make any plan changes, so it's not going to cost our employees anymore when they go to the doctor. And then this difference of the $1.8 million, we're just going to absorb that in the reserve that we have.
We have what you said here, like 7.6 million in reserves, so.
Correct. So on the white sheet that I gave you, it shows if we just absorb that. And again, you know, it could be a little more, could be a little less. Hopefully we'll come in a little under like we have this year, but we feel comfortable and safe. Correct, Jackie?
Yes.
That will be okay moving forward.
You know, Susan, I give you guys credit because I know
we're very good when it comes to the medical, and we have very good medical, and that's one of the things the employees do like.
They do like
about
that.
the county
Mhm.
is, the medical benefits, and the fact that we're always very cautious
Correct.
about, absorbing costs.
We're
We've
very
raised the
conservative.
stopgap
We're very conservative about
several
making
times
decisions, yes.
to
Mhm.
keep, or even when we've had to increase,
Mhm.
we've tried to do it at a very minimal.
Correct.
And I think with everything going on, with, the cost of everything soaring and stuff, this is a good idea
Mhm.
to
I
at
think so,
least
too.
hold their medical.
Yes. So we would hold the plan consistent, and we would hold their rates consistent, absorb that in the reserve, and then we would still have enough reserve to hold forward.
Are we
So-
required to have a
A
certain
reserve.
amount in the reserve?
We are required to have a reserve. There is not a certain amount that we're required. As you can see, I've listed on here what I would feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's just based on our claims and our employees that we have covered and the type of coverage that we have. So whatever we are comfortable with.
And where does the money that goes in the reserve come from?
It comes from our deductions. So each pay period, we have 26 pays based on the year. The department pays a portion based on what tier the employee has elected, and the employee's portion comes in. It's about $750,000 per pay currently, the way that it's set. So I'll just go ahead and we'll just go ahead down through here. So as I had mentioned in this sheet, then that would leave us $5,798,000 in the reserve. And at the bottom, you can see I also would like to adopt a resolution because there has not been one before. It's been always very vague about how much would be in that reserve. I would feel comfortable to know that we have this as a guarantee. And I would like.
Let me interrupt you. Joe, can we go
Oh,
back
yeah.
to where Joe has a question?
Oh.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you on this projected increase, the absorbing projected increase of the 1.8, that's all including that laser?
Correct. That's
Okay.
including everything.
Yeah, this is just a lot of
Yeah,
information.
it is.
All at once, so it's very.
Right, so that would leave the $5 million, but
Mm-hmm.
we also, and it has been a very long time that we have done this, but anytime the reserve jumps up a little bit, it doesn't look good for us to have a large reserve. It looks like we're making money, off of
Right,
people.
right,
Uh,
yeah.
But we would also like to, at the last pay period, is to do a benefit holiday. That is around $750,000, which would also reduce the reserve down to $5 million. That means that employees and the department would not have a deduction for payroll health benefits.
For
during
one
the-
period.
For one pay
One
day,
pay
and that would
period.
be December 19th, which is right at Christmas. So little Christmas present for everybody, also to help everybody finish up with 2025, moving into 2026.
Yeah, it's a great idea if we have the opportunity and the ability to do that.
And we do.
And we
Now
do,
is a good
yeah.
time
Yeah.
for the benefits to make
Because I like
this change.
nice things.
Well, because going in, we're not gonna be given any raises until after the
Correct.
first
Right.
quarter,
Correct.
so
Mhm.
I think this
Yep,
is great.
good idea.
Okay, if we'll just move on just a little bit more, if I can keep your attention, we're gonna go to the dental. I know this
We're
is
okay.
very
Have you
boring.
seen Mike's teeth? He hasn't been using it. The dental, not at all.
I'm gonna have to- Okay, on page 23, the
Believe us,
results are not quite as good for the dental. There is a bit of an uptick, and I knew that this was gonna happen. Just so that you know, Medical Mutual and Delta Dental do meet with me quarterly so that I can see where we are throughout the year.
I see all
you know,
the
how-
toothbrushes.
See,
I know they meet
yes,
with you.
everything, yes. So I can see who's been going and who's not in, who's not going to the dentist to get their cleanings done. But anyway, so on page 23, you can see these are the carriers that did submit proposals for the RFP for the dental. And then if you want to go ahead and look on page 25, you can see the not so good news is that Delta Dental is offering to give us a 2-year rate increase of 13%. So if you look on the pinks and the yellows, you can see the other people who proposed and what their increases are. And then on the next page, we'll talk about why we aren't really interested in changing to these other carriers, because there will be quite a bit of disruption. So on page 26, you can see exactly if we stay with Delta Dental, which I am going to recommend, you can see what the current rates are and what the increased rates would be. And of course, Delta Dental is fully insured and it is an optional plan, so we do not pay anything towards the dental. But on page 27, you can see what the disruption would be if we changed carriers from Delta Dental. There would be quite a bit of disruption. That means that employees would not be able to go to the majority of dentists that they are accustomed to, or there would be quite a bit of people who would have to change.
Wow. A lot to absorb,
Lot to absorb.
but I will say that when I first came on board and sat through one of your presentations, very impressed with all you do.
Thank you very much. I
I
appreciate
walked in
it.
your office the other day, you must have been doing this because
Yes, I've been
it
working
looked
on
like
this
a
for a
windstorm. I said, hey, I'll see you later. But no, I know we all appreciate it.
I try to do a good job for everybody.
Well, you do.
I think the majority of people do appreciate what I do.
Well,
So, for the final thing is I would like to elect Medical Mutual and Delta Dental to continue to be our vendors.
okay.
No plan changes. And then I would like to set the rates how we discussed. I will come back with you next week with a resolution with everything spelled out for your signatures. And then to adopt that holiday for employees for the 12/19.
Yeah,
That would be great.
And then also I want to actually have a resolution that states that we'll keep that 4 million reserve for future years.
okay.
Okay?
4 million or 5 million?
4.
Oh, is it good on?
Yeah, it's still gonna leave us a little cushion, but we're not finished with this year, so we need to, finish out this year.
Oh, okay, I got
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Cause I was looking at 5 million for
Right,
you, and
yeah,
I'm like.
that would leave us
okay.
5 million, but I wanna just guarantee that we never go below
Below
4.
4.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, anything to ask Susan while she's here?
I'll be available afterwards if you have any questions.
Commissioner Benet?
No, sir.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Oh, no, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Mhm. Thank you.
Do we still have a Department of Budget and Finance? Oh, hi.
Oh, you know
Sorry.
what, Susan, sick leave conversion, are you covering that?
Michelle's doing that.
Oh,
Morning, Miss Barb.
It's on your
Morning.
agenda, the sick leave conversion. I mean, I'll talk about
we,
it.
we still have sick leave conversion.
Oh.
HR.
What? I didn't get that.
Is it me yet, or are we doing the sick leave thing?
Well, sure I
So
did.
can we go move on to something different? I'll come back to that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
For sure.
okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
I'll come back to that.
You are up,
Okay.
Jackie. Musical chairs.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Morning, Jackie.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
Good. I'd have one comment on my packet today. It's resolution number 5. This was an add-on, but
Oh, yeah.
some good news. We got a grant from the FAA for about $2.9 million for our taxiways.
Yay.
So some good news there. That's about all I have.
And then Jackie, we're still looking to see, like, is our local match, is it gonna be approximately?
There is a match component, but
Mhm.
right now it's a little bit nebulous because we don't have the official award yet, and then we aren't sure what the source of the match will be because we might have some entitlement dollars coming in. So
Right.
it might not have to be technically local match, so.
Perfect, okay, thank you.
Okay. All right, if no one else has any questions, I'll go ahead and start. In accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-0396 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval to. I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to pay process the September 11th, 2025 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then announce as applicable, contingent upon the verification of reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes,
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I make a motion to process the September 11th, 2025 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1414, Child Support Administration, to 1410, Public Assistance Fund.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes?
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept reimbursement from Ohio Public Works Commission for the Chen Regional Sewer Improvements in the Portage County Regional Sewer District on behalf of the Portage County Water Resources.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to authorize the application and acceptance of grant award from the State of Ohio for state and local cybersecurity grant program on behalf of the Portage County Information Technology Department.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion to declare obsolete and authorize the sale by public auction of miscellaneous items from the Portage County Engineers Office.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to accept the award from the Federal Aviation Administration for the 2025 Airport Improvement Program grant on behalf of the Portage County Regional Airport.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh,
Shannon, what the
Miss
heck?
Shannon.
You ready to read?
How's Miss Shannon?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, my goodness, look at us. What a-
I was gonna say that.
What a beautiful day, huh?
It is nice out. I have one project update. That's it.
Thank you.
It's pretty thin.
I know.
90 resolutions.
And 90
are-
resolutions. The boiler actually is quicker than we thought it was gonna be here, so it's shipping on the 29th, and it will be at Klein Cavalli to get ready to plumb at the end of that week, and they will go ahead and start installing it, and they're actually here right now getting it prepared to install.
Good. Well, it's better than waiting until December, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Being proactive is nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Very good.
Yep. All right, now we have,
Anything
does anybody
else?
have any questions on these resolutions?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into Amendment Number 2 for the Title 20 Adult Protective Case Management with Jobs and Family Services and Family and Community Services, Inc.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an Amendment Number 2 for Title 20 Geriatric Mental Health Counseling with Jobs and Family Services and Family and Community Services, Inc.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an Amendment Number 1 with Jobs and Family Services and Kim Stewart for Adoption Supportive Services for Children's Services.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Okay, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Child Support Enforcement Agency and Portage County Domestic Relations Court Magistrate Services.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Child Support Enforcement Agency and the Portage County Prosecutors IV-D Investigative Support Division.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Child Support Enforcement Agency and Portage County Clerk of Courts Domestic Division.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and a Blessed Path, Inc., doing business as Reliable Ride Transportation to provide supplemental transportation.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an agreement with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Hopetown, Inc., doing business as Hope on Wheels to provide supplemental transportation services.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into Amendment Number 2 for Title 20 Senior Recreation Services with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Family and Community Services.
Second?
Roll call?
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into an Amendment Number 1 with Portage County Jobs and Family Services and Goodwill Industries, of GCECO for in-home parenting programming for Child Protective Services.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter amendment number 1 for prevention, retention, and contingency visitation aid services with Portage County Job and Family Services and Access Point Health Centers.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners accepts the proposal of Papa Consulting and enter into an agreement for providing professional services for project known as 2025 Bridge Inspections.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to accept the maintenance guarantee for construction of the street, storm sewer, drainage improvements, erosion, and sediment control for the Eagle Greens development in Franklin Township, Portage County.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners declares obsolete and dispose of Portage County personal property located at the Portage County Engineers Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to enter into a contract with the Portage County Regional Planning Commission for administration of the 2024 CDBG Residential Public Infrastructure Grant Funds for the MVE sanitary sewer rehabilitation.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
The Board of Commissioners agrees to award and enter into a contract with the United Contractors, Inc. for CDBG Access Point Community Health Center project at 771 North Freedom Street, Ravenna.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to set the proposal date for the request for qualifications for the professional services for an advanced metering infrastructure full service implementation and maintenance program for the Portage County Water Resources Public Water Assistance in Portage County.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Look at you.
Thank you.
Oh,
you.
no. Wind her up again before you leave.
What? I did good, I didn't super
You did.
speed.
You
I
did.
just-
That's
You
good.
did good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, miscellaneous, or Michelle, did you want us to
Sure,
come back
sure.
to you?
I can.
So I can rest for a
Sure.
moment?
So, sick leave conversion is that time of year again. Once a year, we do come into the board to make a recommendation to move forward with the policy that's section 23 in the personnel policy manual. And that allows employees to cash in sick time. There are certain parameters that they must meet in order to cash that in. Thus far, for last year, we had 176 employees participate, 27 different departments, total of $230,000. And it's a great program. It reduces our liability upon separation of employment, retirement really is a better way to say that. And it gives our employees a little bit extra money and they've earned it, so. The departments will have from November 7th to November 13th to enter their sick time conversion. And the payment would be made November 21st. And again, it's just a little bit of extra cash, especially around the holidays,
Yeah.
right? So,
Okay. I'm fine with it.
I'm good.
I'm good with that as well.
okay,
There you have it.
Here
thank
we
you
go.
so.
See you next week.
All right, I'll move on if you guys are ready for miscellaneous. On the commission, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the September 11th, 2025 certificate of the county auditor and that the total appropriation from each fund does not exceed the amended official estimate of resources as presented by the Portage County Auditor's Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt September 8th, 2025 annual report to the state fire marshals for arsons from September 11th, 2024 through September 8th, 2025 as presented by the Portage County Prosecutor in accordance with ORC Section 309.16.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes Commissioner Mike Tinlin to sign the Ocean Users and Rules Form and Data Confidentiality Agreement as presented by the Portage County Regional Planning Commission.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the kennel disposition report and intake report for September 1st, 2025 through September 7th, 2025, as presented by Chief Dog Warden Dave McIntyre.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners signed a letter of support for the Portage County Board of Health, Ohio Water Pollution Control Loan Fund, 2026 Household Sewage Treatment System. Nomination application to the Ohio EPA on behalf of the Portage County Combined General Health District.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Commissioners sign the September 11th, 2025 correspondent to Kate Church and Mike Tennant to submit an online Ohio Public Works Commission disbursement request number 2 on behalf of the Portage County Engineer to consultant Matt Winters Excavation LLC in the amount of $60,078.37 for Fund 4267 Judson Road Rehabilitation Project. 50% of said request was paid with local funds.
Second?
Follow the roll, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Now look at that. Look at how you cruise through. I'd just like to add now that we lost 3 more law enforcement officers yesterday in Pennsylvania. 2 are still just hanging on. If you have a moment, if you would just say a word and ask for their support and comfort for their families. It's horrible what's going on around us, and not to ever say it can't happen here, because the possibility is endless.
What happened? I haven't heard that story.
They responded to a domestic situation in a rural area, and the state police were ambushed, somewhat like happened up north.
Do you think it was planned?
They haven't come out with anything yet,
It's
but
risky.
it's just, it's devastating, horrible. Families involved, children involved, community involved, departments involved. It's just sad. So.
And to that, I think we should pray for our country as a whole, because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
People are angry, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
and-
lashing out, I see it here in Portage County.
Especially when you have someone who minimizes domestic
Yeah.
abuse as, well, that's not really a crime. A husband and wife have a little fight.
Yeah, well,
Excuse me,
it's sad.
Obviously.
It's sad.
a major
Very sad.
problem.
You have any comment now before our public comment at 11?
No, I do not.
All
Thank you.
right, Commissioner Bennett,
No, sir.
our administrator,
Sir.
our clerk. All right, I'd like to recess until 11 a.m. Okay, welcome back from recess. Under our public comment today, we have a visitor, Vincent, say your last name?
Farragonia.
Farragonio, and he's with Funding Infrastructure Projects. And I just want to let you know, Vincent, that we usually don't use this time for advertisements and that type of thing. However, we're going to forego that. We're going to set a timer of 5 minutes. We're going to ask you to step to the podium, state your name and where you're from, and tell us what you need to tell us.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time for this, especially if it's not related. But I'm Vincent Farragoni. I'm with ABM Industries. Kind of in a nutshell, to be very quick about it, we help counties fund infrastructure projects without raising taxes and with potentially zero impact to the budget, which would be the goal, is to be able to do a budget neutral project through guaranteed energy, operational, maintenance savings, and beyond. We've helped countless of your peers throughout Ohio and the country achieve a project like this. City of Fremont, Lawrence County, Ohio, Hocking County, Ohio, Circleville, Ohio, and Ironton, Ohio as well. What we do is we would come in with our engineering team. We would do a holistic approach. We would look at all of your equipment from HVAC, mechanical, lighting, roofing systems, potential solar opportunity to take advantage of the Inflation Reduction Act for the federal government, building envelopes such as windows and doors, security systems, everything as a whole. What we would then do is analyze what the county's utility spend is. For instance, say it's, this is very low, but hypothetically it's $100,000 a year. Our benchmark would try to be able to save 25% on utilities. And typically every energy dollar we save another dollar through operational maintenance, capital avoidance, lost productivity, things of that nature. So the whole goal is to save X amount of dollars within your existing operational budget to be able to fund a capital intensive project that the county can't get to through capital. Because what we're seeing right now is there's a major funding gap issue with counties, cities, and school districts. Project demands are always going up. There's countless projects that need done, but revenues are more of an uncertainty, creating a gap that's unable for counties to be able to do capital intensive projects. Is that something that Portage County is experiencing in terms when it's related to infrastructure projects?
I think everybody's experiencing
Yeah,
that.
everyone,
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And that's what we hear pretty much every time. And so our goal is to mitigate that gap. There's two pillars to ABM. It's infrastructure and it's financial. We're much more than just a construction company. We do capital volatility analysis. We're really a funding mechanism to be able to do a project like this. In my presentation, just going off memory, there's an example that I would typically show you if I had more time. It's an example of a project where we were able to save $160,000 a year in energy savings. That's through retrofitting lighting and mechanical and roofing systems to create more efficiencies. Then on the other end of the spectrum, we're able to save $100,000 for operational maintenance, service contracts, maintenance contracts that you no longer need that are thousands of dollars a year on dated equipment. So both of those combined is $260,000 a year in savings potentially for the county. It's all hypothetical. What that results in over a 20-year term is $5.2 million in funding. So that means a county could potentially do a $5.2 million project budget neutral with those type of savings. Ohio legislation allows counties to enter into a guaranteed energy savings project for a term of 20 years. So the goal is to be able to use those savings associated with the project to pay for the note of the actual, it's called a tax exempt municipality lease that a lot of our clients take advantage of. I know I have a minute left, so I just rambled on. Does that all make sense? Do you think that Portage County would benefit from a project like this?
Ms. Crawford?
So I had some questions as far as the Inflation Reduction Act. I mean, so this is just the savings on our operating expenses. I know with some of these projects that are out there, you know, there's credits regarding like the 45L and the 179D credits, and governments cannot receive those, is my understanding correct? So those would potentially go to our contractors working on the project?
So the Inflation Reduction Act, in terms of what I'm talking to, is related to solar. So for instance,
Oh.
say the county would do solar panels, say, like I'm not gonna name them because it's public, but we're working with the county preliminary basis that needs about 5 rooftops done. We're gonna think about putting solar on those because they already need the roofs done. So what we would do is we put solar on. The Inflation Reduction Act will actually pay up to 50% of the solar cost, and then you'll get it back in a check to do whatever you want with it from the federal government, and then it will also pay for a portion of the new roof as well. So it's a really cool program. It expires July 3rd of next year, but there's still time to utilize that. So I guess I'm out of time. My question would be, would I be able to come back and meet with you for 30 minutes to actually do my presentation?
Well, let's get to Commissioner Bennett.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great, thank you.
You know what, I think instead of meeting with the board, you would probably meet with our internal services, Shannon, as far as that, would you say, for like, when it comes to like utilities or talking about structures and stuff, or not?
I mean, sure, she's a facilities manager, so that would be a good start.
Right.
But we have had this type of study in the past, I'm not sure, I guess.
Cause at
I
first
don't
I thought it was
necessarily
like
know
Johnson
when
Yeah.
Controls.
when
Yeah,
it's back
yeah.
and forth, but what's the cost gonna be to us?
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
first step of what we do is called a memorandum of understanding. It's zero cost to the county. We bring our engineer out, we would tour all of your buildings, look at all of your equipment, all of your assets. Then we would come back and give you a study and say, this is what we can or cannot save you. There's no obligation in the county to move forward. It's kind of our qualification process. We'll spend a day out here. It's no cost to the county. The only thing that we would need is 12 months of your utility expenses, gas and
That's
electric,
what I was thinking.
and then a list of all your buildings with the square footages, and then just someone to walk our engineer out for a day.
Yeah.
And then we come back and say, that's where we come back and say, we could save you potentially a couple $100,000 a year and be able to do this, or, hey, you know what, it just may not help you.
Right, but it takes a lot of staff to do that, and staff has to put everything together,
Correct.
right, so that
Yep.
takes time.
It's the time investment,
Right.
absolutely.
We have gone through this before.
Yeah.
Okay, Vincent,
Is this like Johnson Controls?
one
Yeah,
thing is,
okay.
I will tell you, I appreciate you coming in because a lot of the counties, you're right, are having issues and problems, and we're definitely one of those that are keeping track of what's going on around us.
Right.
We have your information.
Yeah.
We very much appreciate you coming in
Review
and
it. and-
letting us know what's here.
Yeah.
Give us some time to review it.
Absolutely.
Take a look, and we'll have one of the staff or our administrator get back to you and see where we can take it from here.
Perfect.
All
I'll
right.
give you, yeah, I'll give you guys this here, there's 3 of them.
Okay.
Pass them down.
You
Just
didn't,
got some
uh,
information in my
You
card.
didn't like bring donuts or anything?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I did not.
Great. Okay, Vincent,
All right,
okay.
thanks.
Maybe next time, if I come back, I'll bring some donuts for you.
Well, hey, we appreciate
Yep,
it.
thanks for your
All
time.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, any other public
I
comment?
do not.
All right. You sure you don't have anything to come before our beautiful board?
I do not.
I do not.
Just enjoy the rest of the day.
Miss Administrator,
No, Mr. President, thank you.
our clerk, anything to come before the board?
No, sir.
All right, I'll entertain a motion.
So moved. Second. Roll call?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Have a very good weekend.